Hi, third grade, it's Miss Taylor. And today I'm excited to share with you the next part of our economics unit, which is our Cultures Around the World project. And I want to start with introducing you to Hopper the Explorer. And you're going to be able to use this a little bit later on in our lessons, but I did want to introduce him to you. So, this is Hopper the Penguin, and he loves to travel. So, I would like for you to see where Hopper is going to go. And he was going to visit the country that I will be researching. So let's go. Let's see. There it is. Let's see if Hopper hops there. We're on our way to Israel. And there he is. Hi, Hopper. How are you? So let's take a look around. Let's see. Oh, the street's lovely. Oh, there's some of the residents of Israel. Wow. Their streets are sort of like ours. Look a little crowded. The buildings look older, though. Look at these buildings. Of course, Israel's a lot older than the United States. Wowza. Hey, he's here. Let's let Hopper take a little stroll. Come on, Hopper. Let's take a little walk. So here we go. Yeah, he's on his way. Wow, Hopper. Let's take a picture. So much fun. So, when you begin your research project, you are going to start with choosing a country. So, in your It's Learning page, you will notice that you are going to have some note taking. So, what you're going to need, of course, you're going to need your social studies journal. Yes, your social studies journal. And you know what? That Flair pen that you got is going to be so helpful. Okay. So make sure you have that. So you're going to open it up and you're going to use your journal to take notes. And you're going to need the next 6 boxes are going to guide you through your project. And you're going to preview the boxes with Miss Taylor right now. And we're going to find out what you will be completing for your project. So I want you to think about, remember back at the beginning of the school year, we taught you a strategy for note taking, and that was called boxes and bullets. Boxes and bullets. That didn't sound very good. A little bit better. Boxes and bullets. All right. So here's what you're going to do. Take a look here. So you can see that in green, that's going to be your box. So take a look. Miss Taylor has title in the box. And then what you find underneath are going to be your bullets. So my bullet is the country. You can see Israel. And the presentation, we want your first and last name. And there it is, Danielle Taylor. That's me. Notice box number 2. Notice what I have in green, it's food. So we don't have to write the whole sentence or whole question. So we have foods there in the box. And I have one bullet. I'm only going to put one bullet at a time because I don't know how much space I'm going to need to write about the foods. Remember, it's not just going to be a list. You need to tell us about the food. You're just not going to say, well, falafel. Well, we don't know what that is. So, and some of you may not know what that is. So, you want to have more than just naming the food. You want to tell us a little bit about it. So, you can see that we're going to talk about food, and you're going to give us 3 things, and then holidays, 3 facts, cool culture, again, 3 facts, and you'll get into that, interesting facts. And then you're going to do some compare and contrast. How is Israel or your country the same as the United States? And then the contrast, how is it different? So, what you're going to be using is you're going to be using your epic. So, here we are. Here's Miss Taylor's book. It's a read to me. All of you have a read to me book that you have chosen. Now, I want you to notice food is not the first chapter in the book. It doesn't matter. You can go right to the page that you need. So I need food, so I need to go to 22. So it's a couple of ways. You can drag this along until you get to 22. When you get close by, oh, 23. Let's go back one. And there we are. And you can click the little arrow, then you'll be able to see the whole page. So now I can read, or I can click this play button and it's going to read this page for me. It doesn't matter if you didn't start at page number 1. I can start right here and my reader will read this page for me, and then I can take my notes about the foods that they eat in Israel. By the way, falafel is one of their favorite sandwiches. So, can I show you my notes? Take a look. I didn't just write down the word falafel. I even told you falafel is the favorite sandwich. It's pita bread stuffed with tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, and mashed chickpeas. Yummy. Sounds pretty good. So you are going to take the time to have your journal, make your boxes and bullets, find your country that you want to report on, and then it's a read to me book. But just because it's a read to me doesn't mean you don't need to focus and find those facts that you want to write down in your book. Your teacher's going to be there to help you. I hope this video helps you. Teachers, we're not going to do all of this work in one day. All of this work is going to be put in at a little time after time. So if you have any questions, feel free to come and ask me. But I'm sure that you're going to learn a lot about the countries. So take your time, teachers. In the notes, you will have how many boxes that you would want to try to keep complete in one day. And don't worry, third graders, we're not going to rush because we want this to be a fabulous presentation. All right, off you go, social scientists.